Hi, Scorpio-Sagittarius Cusp Collective. Welcome back to Cusp of Roses for your general cosmic tarot messages reading and spread. I hope that this live finds you in the highest vibration possible. And I thank you guys so much for all the love you do show here on my channel. Through your likes, through your comments, through subscribing, through sharing my videos with your loved ones, and joining my channel membership. I'm so grateful for your presence here on my channel, my fellow Scorpio-Sagittariuses. So let's go ahead and offer up some gratitude so we can stay grounded in this moment together and pull the energy that's most important for you to hear and be aware of in the now moment. Whenever you do find this is when it's meant for you, as this is a timeless reading. And this might resonate anywhere from 2 to 4 months ahead of current time. Okay, so keep that in mind as you're listening to the messages. But let's go ahead and get into our grounding practice and our grounded energy before we get started and see what these cards have to say. Divine Mother, Heavenly Father, Holy Spirit, my ascended ancestors, and all holy angels, I thank you so much for being here with me and with the Scorpio-Sagittarius Cusp Collective of Energy here on YouTube for their cosmic tarot reading. And really anyone else who maybe has strong Scorpio or Sagittarius in their chart or just feels drawn to this reading. I thank you so much for clearing my energy and allowing me to channel the most important messages for this collective that will be tuning in. And I thank you so much, Divine, for your clear guidance, your grace, your love, your mercy, your protection, the peace that you bring in your presence with us in this moment. We love you, and so it is. All right, Scorpio Sag, quick reminder that this is a cosmic tarot reading and spread. This is just a quick look into what planets, houses, transits, aspects, zodiac energies, or elemental energies are supporting you in the now moment. Let's see what the cosmos has to say. We got Uranus, genius energy. Okay, vibration of 9. 9 might be an important number here. You also have Mercury in the mind. Vibration of 3. One more for Scorp Sag. You also got the 6th house in routine. Vibration of 30 breaking down into another 3. Okay, so 2 3s and a 9. Remember, 3 is a multiple, or 9 is a multiple of 3. Yes, making sure I say that right. Okay, so 3 and 3 could make 6, so 3, 6, 9 might be an important sequence of numbers. If any of those numbers connect with you, oh, you got 6 here with the 6th house, okay? If any of those numbers connect with you, definitely let me know in the comment section below. I'd love to hear that from you all. Okay, there's something that's been heavy on your mind here, Scorp Sag. Okay, yeah, and I think it's centered around how to either invent or innovate. I wanted to say innovate, but invent came out. Some sort of daily practice, routine, healthcare system for yourself. Again, Virgo is the 6th house. It's very much so connected to your physical health, okay? Could also be your mental health, your spiritual health, your emotional health. But there's something here with this genius energy that it's like an idea, I feel like, coming in for you that's going to rewire how you think about your day-to-day routine, your day-to-day practices, okay, your care routines in whatever aspect, okay? But it feels like there's going to be an idea that hits you that maybe comes out of nowhere or comes in unexpectedly with this Uranus energy that might be a little unconventional. Something about your schedule might be unconventional. This is starting to feel a little bit like career, okay? Just a heads up. But we'll get more details here in a minute. Thank you so much, Divine. Tell me more about Mercury, Uranus, in the 6th house for Scorpio Sagittarius energies. What do they need to know about Mercury, Uranus, in the 6th house? Thank you so much, Divine. I feel like I need to give this one more shuffle. Okay. Tell me more about Mercury. Oy. Nine of Pentacles. Yes, this is definitely... Thanks for the confirmation, Divine. Definitely centered around your career, your finances, your material, okay? This is what's been on your mind. How do I be more self-sufficient? How do I tap into more of my internal abundance? How do I unlock more of my potential is what I'm hearing from you, Scorp-Sag energies, okay? Tell me more about this Mercury. Oh, yeah. How do I gain more success? How do I find more joy, more happiness? And this is Virgo energy, the Nine of Pentacles, in my day-to-day care, my day-to-day routine, okay? The sun is again coming in more or less like an idea. Something gets illuminated here with the sun. Something becomes more clear or like, yeah, very kind of straight to the point or just really in your face around what it is that you need to do in order to maintain this Nine of Pentacles. Now, remind you, the Nine of Pentacles doesn't come out unless this is already an energy you're in or it's your potential or where you're headed, okay? Especially in this kind of reading. Tell me more about this Mercury. Yeah. Thank you, Divine. That's what I'm saying. An idea, clarity comes in. Maybe this is something that your mind is trying to, your higher self or your mind is trying to communicate with you, right? Something that you're trying to think through. Gain new perspective, gain new awareness, gain new ideas around how to maintain and grow, because the sun can also be about growth, right? Prosperity, abundance, joy. It's that fifth house, creativity, Leo energy, right? But it's like, how do I grow this Nine of Pentacles? Some of you might be trying to figure out how to move from the Nine of Pentacles to the Ten of Pentacles, okay? And maybe there's going to be some ideas. And again, remember, aces come from the divine. So the divine is definitely going to give you guidance and direction around how to make that happen, okay? How to grow and expand that Nine of Pentacles energy that you already have. Tell me more about this Ace of Swords. What is this clarity in the mind for Scorp-Sag energies? Okay. Nine of Swords, right? So this could be something that you were very worried about at one point. Maybe you've been up late night really thinking about it, or maybe this inspiration might come at an odd hour. Maybe that's the Uranus aspect here. Something about this is unexpected. So this could be waking up in the middle of the night, being like, that's it. Or like, you know, your mind's just going and going and going and going, and then it finally lands on this Ace of Swords energy. Okay? And that's what it feels like. It just feels like your mind's just very focused on how to grow that Nine of Pentacles energy. And after thinking about it for so long, okay, maybe even after falling into a little bit of worry or maybe overthinking it a little bit, clarity finally comes. So that's good. Tell me more about this Mercury energy. Got the Death card, okay? There's you, right? Showing up there in that Scorpio vibration. And I just hear transcendence. It's like someone really here wants to transcend this Nine of Pentacles energy and grow beyond it, okay? Tell me more about the Death card and Mercury. There's also could be that this clarity comes in a way that's like, they're giving me the word subtle, but it's like after, yeah, Page of Cups. It's after your mind spends quite a large amount of time or quite a great deal of time thinking on something. Working out the kinks within a situation, like thinking of multiple scenarios. Think of every 9 of those swords, right? Okay, I could do it this way, I could do it that way, I could do it another way, I could maybe go about it in this way, I could approach it like that, or what if I did this, that, and that? Okay, no, that doesn't work. What if I do this, that, and that? Okay, no, that doesn't. You see what I'm saying? It's like, that's the constant stream of thought here, and then you got the Page of Cups. which is giving me this balance that's needed here, Scorp-Sag. Because you can spend so much time trying to logically reason through something, but there's a need to really tap into what you feel around those ideas. Okay, you got the Queen of Pentacles, and you got the Emperor that wanted to come out together. This is what I'm saying. This is definitely all about the coin. This is about your money. This is about your material world. This is about your finances. And how to take charge, take control, move forward, maybe even advance yourself in some way, shape, or form. Okay? That Page of Cups is also saying, like, have compassion with yourself. Like, if it's been a minute, right, you've been trying to figure out this new path or this elevation or this growth or this expansion, give yourself compassion here with the Page of Cups, right? Like, not everything is meant to come clear and straight away and right away, right? And I think for some of you, you might be slightly frustrated with that, especially with the Emperor being here. Okay? Try to release control a little bit. Because the more you maybe over-focus on it, overthink it, the more crowded your mental space becomes. And the divine might be trying to gift you this idea, but if you're still just not allowing the energy to just kind of flow with that water, right? And especially with that death, it's like there's a need to surrender a little bit. I feel with that Nine of Swords, there could also be this feeling of pressure. Like, it's up to me to figure this out. It's all on me. It's all on my shoulders, especially with this Emperor and the Queen of Pentacles, right? It's my responsibility to make sure that this moves forward, or I got to take charge, or I got to lead this. I have to, like, you know, someone's just feeling very much so, feeling the pressure a little bit to make something happen, to do something different. But know that with that Ace of Swords, that there is this co-creative process, Scorp-Sag, that you are a part of, right? And that you can kind of surrender to that. If you're not coming up with the best idea or an idea or a clarity or a path or a new configuration of some sort, right? Or just whatever when it comes to this sun energy, right? This expansion, this growth with the Nine of Pentacles. If it's not coming to you quickly, don't beat yourself up about that, okay? Take some time to put your mind on other things. Take some time and take your time, right? To really allow yourself to figure this out in tandem with the divine. Because it feels like with that Emperor, someone's definitely wanting to take action on something, but wanting to do so from a very wise, grounded, and sensible space. Okay? All right, one more for Mercury in the mind overall. Thank you. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. This is what I'm saying. You got Jupiter on your side here, Scorp-Sag. As always, wherever this lands, whatever you decide, however this comes up, it's going to be fortunate. It's going to be exactly what you need when you need it, divine timing, okay? That's what you might have to surrender to, and I know that that can be frustrating. But the more that you can maybe train your mind to be more in that Page of Cups and open and receptive to divine timing when it comes to this Nine of Pentacles, moving into the Ten of Pentacles, or just making that Nine of Pentacles a little bit more steady and consistent and secure. Just breathe, right? Make sure you watch that full moon reading. That might help you all out here with some additional messages, but just allow yourself to kind of ease into it. Don't bang your head up against the wall unnecessarily, okay? Let's look at this Uranus and Genius energy. What is the Genius being activated here with my Scorpio-Sagittarius? Tribe and Collective. Yeah, you got the Four of Pentacles moving into the Five of Pentacles. This is what I'm saying. It's trying to move, trying to elevate, trying to grow, trying to expand, right? And I think that's really exactly that transformation with that Death card that is happening here for you, Scorp-Sag, because with that Four of Pentacles, it's feeling as if this is me, mine, I have to do it. It's all on my shoulders. This all came from me, right? The divine will allow you to get to that Four of Pentacles on your own, right? That's all earned on your own merit. But then when you get into that comfort zone, right? Or you, again, sometimes some people get too bogged down by the feeling that they alone have to do something, that you move into the Five of Pentacles and remember that, again, it's this co-creative process. So long as you are showing up with your Four of Pentacles, right? It's the divine that offers you that next step forward. It's the divine that you have to trust, and you have to release worry, making sure that everything is going to be okay, and trusting that that is actually going to be the case. Five of Pentacles comes with a little bit of a risk sometimes, yeah? It's being led beyond your comfort zone, right? There's nothing comfortable about being out in the snow like that, right? Not fully bundled up or anything like that. But it is one more pentacle than you had before. So it feels like here there might be a little bit of like a method to this madness type of vibe that's happening here with you, Scorp Sag, where you might not see it just yet. Because especially if you're in this environment, you might feel like you're maybe worse off than when you were in this Four of Pentacles energy. But you're actually one more pentacle ahead, right? You've gained a pentacle, even though the surroundings don't look the same, as spacious, as clean, as... Do you see what I'm saying? It's like, even though the environment might not look the same, you are a lot better off. I don't know how else to say that, okay? Tell me more about this genius energy for Scorp Sag. Okay, this is the one that wanted to come out. You have the Hangman. Yeah, see it from a different perspective. It definitely feels like the divine is going to lead you out of your comfort zone. Push you to do something that you might not be used to doing, want to do necessarily, or just feel comfortable doing in the moment. So even though the environment is different, even though it might be uncomfortable, it's like getting comfortable with the uncomfortable. Or getting comfortable with being uncomfortable, okay? Tell me more about this Uranus energy. Yeah, there you go. There's that Sag vibe. So you're showing up here in your major arcana energies. I love that. Then you got the Two of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. This is what I'm saying. See it from another point of view, Scorp Sag, right? That all of this is actually working for your greater good. That's what that Temperance Angel comes in to say. Everything is changing and shifting for your higher self, your highest good. Can you trust that? Can you trust that you're coming into a deeper union, a deeper bond, or coming into some form of completion here? Because that's what that Four of Wands could also talk about, outside of just union with someone else or a contract. It could be that there is like a mini cycle complete within a greater cycle. Okay, something's coming into energetic balance or spiritual balance here. And I love that that came out together here with Temperance, right? So that says that the divine is bringing you into alignment, okay, here, Scorp Sag. And again, I feel like you're going to look back on this and be like, oh, wow, it's actually kind of like a stroke of genius in how that all kind of manifested and worked out. Even when I felt like I was being left out in the cold, I was actually being realigned to something that was better, right? More. Okay. Now this Two of Pentacles is giving me this like how do I want to say that? Okay. It's giving me this vibe of like there's a need to just kind of play along here in something. And what I mean by play along is like, once you gain this new perspective and really surrender to the fact that, yes, although the environment may lack luster, right? It might be lackluster in a situation that you've moved into. Again, you've gained one more pentacle than you had when you were at the Four. And now it's maybe teaching you kind of how to manage more than one thing, multiple things, right? It's kind of teaching you how to build a rhythm here that I think is going to be important in the expansion of this Nine of Pentacles vibration with the Sun. Especially important with this Four of Wands energy. Okay? It's almost like here, Sag with that Four of Pentacles. Yeah, I'm getting just like there's a challenge here with that Five of Pentacles because it's snowy, it's a rough situation, it's rough terrain, it's, you know what I mean? It's not necessarily ideal, but you have one more pentacle than you did here where everything was, again, clear, you know, snow-free, whatever. I'm just using that because there is that starkness between the 4 and the 5, right? And typically the Five of Pentacles is depicted with some aspect of snow. I just feel like that's important. And again, maybe this Two of Pentacles, it's like there's a need to play with spirit in a way, like entertain the ideas. And maybe that's what that Nine of Swords is just being up with all the ideas and entertaining all of this energy with the divine to try to figure out what's the best union, what's the best step forward, what's the best partnership, or how to kind of complete this part of your journey in some way. Like I said, the Four of Wands can also be completion of a mini cycle energetically within a bigger one. And it feels like that shift in perspective is the completion of that smaller cycle. Okay, tell me more about this Genius energy. Again, I feel like you're going to look back on this time and just be like, wow, did the divine not orchestrate each and every step? Had I not gone here and did that and do this and figured this out or been stuck here, then I would have never, you know what I'm saying, been able to be ready for what this is or ready for what this Four of Wands is. Okay, so there is, it's almost like here, Sag, go ahead and just offer up gratitude some more as to how this is all going to play out, even if you can't see it or better understand it, because I think the more you cultivate gratitude for it working out in your favor, when it actually does, the deeper sense of joy and expansion in that sun vibration you can actually inhabit and have the capacity for, okay? Yeah, you got the Six of Wands. Success, that's what I'm saying. Success guaranteed. Wheel of Fortune. Six of Wands. Victory. You will overcome this situation. It'll work out way better than what you may be anticipating it to, right? To kind of fall into. It's just, yeah, someone just has to see their surroundings or a particular environment or whatever this challenging situation is with the Five of Pentacles in a different way. Like I said, you gained a pentacle. So you might not be comfy and cozy with your 4, but you gained one more, right? And that's worth something. You didn't fall back to the 3. Okay? I think even with this is like with the Two of Pentacles, is like, remember when you were at the 2, right? Still juggling or trying to learn how to manage all that the divine was bringing in for you. But now you're at the 4, and now they're trying to push you into the 5. And again, you already have this Nine of Pentacles here. So it's not like you really are truly down and out. It's just there's a challenge here that you're having to figure out that maybe isn't coming together the way that you anticipated it. And again, Scorp with that Sag energy, there could be the expectation for things to kind of like work out a lot quicker the way you're used to. Yeah. Seven of Cups. Tell me more about this Seven of Cups. When it comes to this Genius energy, tell me more. King of Cups. Interesting. Okay, so there's a need. Okay, so with this new perspective, there's a need to really maintenance and maintain your emotions here. Okay, try not to project what you feel onto others with that Seven of Cups. Okay, And again, I feel like because this Five of Pentacles environment might be a bit of a challenge to really be happy with, be content with, it might cloud your ability to really see what success might be really headed your way or what's possible. And not even just what's possible, what's almost like guaranteed. The Six of Wands is a victory. It's not the attempt of one. It's the actual having of one. It's recognition. It's acknowledgement. Right? It's the parade after the battle. Right? So there's a need to definitely clarify what you're feeling. Because again, just try to make sure you're not projecting your emotions out onto anyone in your environment. Just be mindful of that. Okay, especially if this Nine of Swords is kind of bogging you down a little bit. Try not to take it out on others. Okay, let's look into this routine. What's the routine for Scorp-Sag here? Come, this is what I'm talking about. Thank you, Spirit. I know what I be saying and feeling. Like I said in the very beginning of this reading, Scorp-Sag, trying to figure out how to grow that Nine of Pentacles energy into the 10 of Pentacles, that Sun, Nine of Pentacles and the Sun. And then you got the 10 of Swords. So 2 tens back to back together. So in order to get into that 10 of Pentacles vibe, it is that death process in the mind with the Mercury energy. It's maybe how you're thinking about something, how you're perceiving something, or there's almost like a need to allow one life, or how you thought you were going to go about living your life in one way, like really let that die out. Because that's maybe speaking to that Four of Pentacles. Super comfy. This is what I wanted. This is what I thought. I'd rather stick with the less rather than taking the risk and going for more. Right? Because this less is what I'm comfortable with. The more is a little scary, a little iffy. But that's got to shift, right? That's definitely got to shift. And I think you will. With the 10 of Swords, it's going to happen, whether you like it or not, right? I love that, but it's all in the name of this 10 of Pentacles. So that it almost feels like that 9 of Pentacles energy and the 9 and the Ace, right? That would make a 10 of Swords. That 9 of Swords and that Ace of Swords energy, it's like feeling like you're hitting that wall. Okay, it's not happening. It's not growing. I can't figure it out. I can't figure it out. I can't figure it out. And then here comes the Divine with the Ace of Swords. Okay, boom. Now I see. Now it's clear. Now I'm completely shifted and changed. That's kind of that transition, right? Which makes building this 10 of Pentacles that much more easier is what I'm getting. With the Queen of Pentacles and the Emperor and the Wheel of Fortune and the Four of Wands and the Six of Wands. Yeah. I think for some of you, what could have also been a little difficult with that 9 of Swords, it's giving me like troubles with the vision of what this 10 of Pentacles actually looks like. And maybe that's what I was picking up on. Okay, like it could maybe come together like this, or maybe it can do it like this, or maybe it looks like this, or maybe this is what I want, or maybe I want to be here, or maybe I want it to do this. Like all these possibilities, infinite, right? Truly. But with the Moon, it's like the actual 10 of Pentacles that you're here to manifest and experience and build into seems still somewhat of a mystery. Okay? Or maybe even with that Moon energy, it's hidden in your day-to-day routine. How that comes about is hidden in your day-to-day routine, okay? So just pay attention to that. Oi. Yeah. But I do feel like if you're sensing, or if I'm speaking to you and it's kind of like, no, yeah, I feel like I'm having a hard time imagining what this 10 of Pentacles would actually look like. Where do I want it to be? Who do I want it to be with? Like, what's the experience? What am I getting out of it? What am I putting into it? All of that. Not being able to see that, kind of being in the clouds around it, or again, it just being a little foggy, a little blurry, that comes to an end. The World and the 10 of Swords. Okay? So again, huge shift, huge change. As always, right? Scorp-Sag, there's never a moment where change isn't happening. Okay, but we learn to roll with it. Tell me more about this 6th house energy. this routine with the world. Yeah, Page of Pentacles. So some of you might realize that there's something more that you want to study, something more that you need to expand your knowledge around or learn. Maybe this is going back to school for some of you. Okay. Investing in another degree, or your first degree, or whatever the case might be. Maybe just taking courses at your local community college. Something like that where you're learning, where you're gaining new knowledge, okay? That's definitely going to support this Ten of Pentacles. Tell me more about this 6th house energy. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, I think that just feels like this has been a long journey. Again, it's bringing me back to that 9 of Swords. It's been a while. You know, you trying to figure this out, trying to figure out how to move from the 9 to the 10. It's maybe been a slow process, okay? But it's almost like in that slow unveiling of this 10 of Pentacles and how it's going to come about, or how you want to go about it, or whatever approach you're going to take, you've built up this sense of resilience, I feel. Also a little bit of like fearlessness, and also, again, a lot of confidence in your abilities. What you can maintain, what you can balance out to a Pentacles. Like, you've definitely expanded and have expanded your skill set in some way, right? That's going to benefit you. But again, I think that's what was, again, the method to the madness. It was meant to be slow so that you could really solidify all of that balancing act and, you know, work-life balance, or just workload balance, and what to say yes to, what to say no to, what are you comfortable with, what aren't you. It's like all of that. That's what that Knight of Pentacles is giving me, okay? Tell me more, though, about this world, the moon. Oi, another Knight. Knight of Cups. I kind of want to put that over here. Tell me more about this 6th house energy. There you go, and the star. Tied to Uranus there, it's Aquarian energy. Yeah, I feel like that whole slowing down, or again, having to kind of hit this wall, or not really being able to piece this next step together here with the Star card and the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles and the Moon. It was all, again, there's a method to the madness. It was all to help you maybe fine-tune, again, what you truly want, what you don't, what you can balance, what you can take on, what your limits are, right? How far you can push yourself, all of that. So it served a purpose at the end of the day, yeah, to get you more in alignment with what truly makes you happy. Star card and the 9 of Cups. Maybe to even put you in a position to learn more about the routines that you need to have in place in order to feel balanced, in order to heal in some sort of way, or again, to maintain hope around something, or to just kind of stay in tune with your own guidance with that Star card, okay? Or in tune with your higher self. Interesting here. Okay, so I feel very confident that I can say here, Scorp-Sag, that whatever hardship you've been facing, whatever challenges you've been encountering on your path thus far, it does feel like those are coming to an end, okay? Again, the divine is bringing in this Ace of Swords, this moment of clarity, or this idea, okay? Or this information that's going to help shift you into that next level. But let's see, what's the outcome of all of this energy here? Boy. Okay, that didn't feel right. Hold on. Thank you so much, Divine, for this beautiful reading here for Scorp-Sag energies. Tell me what's the destined outcome of this situation, of these challenges. What's the destined outcome? Yeah, inner peace keeps coming out. Destined outcomes, inner peace, and a new beginning with potential. Okay? I just heard learning more about your potential, right? Maybe your own qualities, right? Tell me more. And making peace with those. Yeah, and action. So I do feel like whatever this was set in stone or set and meant to happen in order for you to get to this space of inner peace so that you can take action from that peaceful state of mind or being, okay? So that you can maybe really reach your full potential here in regards to a particular situation or maybe multiple in your life, especially with the Two of Pentacles being out here. Again, have patience with yourself. Remain encouraged here with that courage. And that's that moving from the Four of Pentacles to that Five of Pentacles. That takes a lot of guts. It takes a lot of courage to face and brave those elements there with the Five of Pentacles. To come out of your comfort zone. Yeah, come out of your comfort zone and flow. There's that Page of Cups, King of Cups energy. Flow. And the Moon. Okay, so have patience with yourself, with the potential that you know you have, okay? It's almost like I get that energy from someone I'm tapping into. It's like, I know I can do this. I know I have what it takes. I'm the Emperor. I got the Queen of Pentacles. I know, but it's just like divine timing, the Wheel of Fortune. But win, 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 win. Okay? So it just, yeah. Gonna happen, Scorp Sag. And I know it's so easy for me to sit here and say that, but when you're in that energy, it can feel like there's no light at the end of that tunnel. But think about with that perspective shift, right? What all have you gained from this not happening as quickly as you wanted it to, from having to maybe do this kind of like slow grind energy, right? What have you gained? You've gained a lot of inner peace. Right? You've gained more confidence and courage within yourself. You're starting to see more potential within you, right? You've gained a lot of patience for sure. That's definitely true, right? But that action, that time for action, maybe that's what I'm feeling. It's the time for action is coming here, Scorp Sag. You just got to be patient with that and just go with your flow, okay? All right, Scorp Sag, I hope that you found this reading helpful and insightful. Maybe filled with some confirmation around what you got going on or what's coming in for you, what you've been sensing for yourself. Let me know what resonates with you in the comment section below. And again, if any of the number sequences here or this energy connected with you in some way, shape, or form, I'd love it if you could give this video a thumbs up. I appreciate you. Make sure you check out my channel memberships as well. I'll be making some announcements around that soon. So thank you for your patience with all of that. And if I don't see you on the membership side of my channel here, Scorp Sag, I will see you all in our next reading, okay? Till next time, namaste.